Hello and welcome along to Mondo Chalavet Movies. My name is John, and this video is going to be a bit of a few things actually. It's going to have a out and about when I went to the town the other day and I picked up something. It's also going to have some unboxings. It's going to have an unboxing by my wife actually, well kind of. You can see her hand in it and she does say a few things. That was about 10 minutes and I probably have got about 2 minutes of usable footage when you see it, because basically we couldn't keep a straight face. So also this might be my last video of the week because there's some staff sickness at work, so I've got to cover that, and so I might be at work for most of the week forthcoming. But when I was searching around the house looking for the little booklet that I've got with my video cards in it, I come across a few things. It's amazing what you find in cupboards, isn't it? So I've took the mask off now. I've said it before you did. Also, I couldn't find the cards. Of course I can't. I'm going to keep on looking for them. But what I did find was something that I've been looking for for quite a long time. Now what it is it's the book that I used to keep my videos in. Whatever videos I got, I kept in here. Unfortunately, this isn't the proper book. This is the one that I would have had, and then I would have done an updated one. The updated one is the one that I want to find, and I have found it. I just misplaced it. I put it somewhere and I can't find it. So this one here, it's got some quite interesting stuff in it. It's got a list of top 10s and all manner of sort of weirdness from the early 90s or mid 90s. So what I might do is I might have a look through this. What I wanted to do with my other book was I wanted to get it and then just go through it as if I just opened it literally for the first time in that length of time, and rattled off the actual videos that I've got in here, probably ones that I don't even remember having. But I haven't looked in this yet, so I want to see if I can find the other one, which I probably can't. So what I might do is I might do a video and then show and then talk about movies that I've got in here that I probably can't even remember having. So that's probably coming down the line. So yesterday I went to Newcastle and I went to HMV and CEX. I filmed some footage of when I left my car to actually, you'll see how I get from my car to HMV, sped up of course. The song playing behind that video is a Mondo Chalavet song. It's called Pilgrim in the Liquor Store.
So first time doing this, as you can see, I've been to HMV and CEX. CEX was a total bust actually, there was nothing in there. Well, there's a few things in there, but it was stupid prices. So also HMV had a few good things in, but the things I wanted weren't really in a sale, so I'll wait for them coming into sale. So I just got one pickup today, and the thing I picked up is Freehand for a Tough Cop. This is Umberto Lenzi film, and I had my eye on this quite a few times. I think it's a lovely package, and I do like Umberto Lenzi cop dramas in essence, and I think that also it stars Thomas Millian as well, who is absolutely brilliant. I think he's excellent in everything I've seen. And also Henry Silva, who is always usually pretty good in these type of movies. He's played a lot of parts in this movie, so I've heard good things about this. It's actually multi-region, region free. So yeah, so that's the one pick up today. Quite happy with that. Lovely packaging, mind. And it's from Fractioned Visions. Never heard them, but if they keep on doing stuff like this, then I'll be buying more stuff by them. So anyway, look at the camera, John. Back to the video.
So, Freehand for a Tough Cop. This is a brilliant edition. Actually, I'm really glad I picked it up. I've checked it out. The picture quality is pretty good. It's not, some of these ones are really pin sharp. This is not pin sharp, but it's getting there. The colour on it is so vibrant as well. The theme tune and the sort of music on the actual film is one of those musics when you put it on you think, wow, this is a great soundtrack. Obviously filmed by Umberto Lenzi, and I think this is around about probably the mid-70s. So also in this pack you get some art cards. Now this movie features Thomas Millian. Now I do believe that the character in here is called the Hunchback, and he is a kind of famous character in Italian crime cinema, and I do know I've got him in another film, actually, another Umberto Lenzi film, which was called Brothers Till We Die, where he actually played himself. There's the Hunchback character, and he actually played his twin brother, which is just him playing two parts. And it's a great film, that, and I'm so pleased to find out that this is featuring that character again, because I thought that the character of this was one of the best characters I've seen on in sort of this type of movie. I didn't know how to sort of take the character at first, but when I went into it a bit more, I thought that's a quite interesting take on characters in general. Also, you get a booklet. This is a lovely booklet. This very lavish, and I do think that this company here, which is called Fractured Visions, which I'm going to have to look into to see what else they've done. I think they've done a really good job. And this is, like I said, one of these obscure movies that you just don't know anything about. But I know that I always can trust Thomas Millian to deliver a really good, solid portrayal of his character in this movie. And honestly, Henry Silva is a really good character for being somebody who's the bad guy. So yeah, so this booklet is absolutely amazing. I don't know how many pages it's got, and it's got about 50 pages. So that's the interior art. You don't get reversible art because there is some picture in there, but it's not like an actual cover. But that's great to have that selection in there. Obviously, the original Italian title on there. So anyway, what I'll do now is I'll pass you across to a previous unboxing of my wife actually unboxing one of her favourite films. So check this out. Getting character, John. So this here is a first for the channel. It's an unboxing with a difference. The unboxing being it's from my wife, the Debs, who is sat here. Yeah. Well, that's not my arm. Oh, wait, we'll do another one. There you go. You can see that that is not my arm. It could have looked a bit like my arm. So the unboxing today is of one of Deborah's favourite movies of all time, and I just wanted her to unbox it on here because, and I just wanted her to unbox it on here for something a little bit different on the channel. Yeah, if you can, right? So when I say this is the thing, you go like that. You go there with a thing just to show people what you've got. And then, okay, so are you ready, the Debs? Nurse, the scalpel. Watch your fingers. Now actually this come from CEX, believe it or not, because we couldn't find it cheaply online anywhere else, and you've been after this for quite a while, haven't you? And every time we look, it's always about 300 quid, and 300 quid for a DVD should not be happening.
Do you want it?
Yep. So if you can take it out on camera, and that way you can get the result. Don't show the our address. So the film you've got is
Baby Boom.
Baby Boom. So this is one of your most favourite films of all time, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. And as you can see, it's come from CX, so hopefully we'll get rid of that monstrosity. And now I would imagine that you could probably get, this is an MGM movie, I think you would probably get this, you know, most of the times for about a couple of quid anywhere, but you just can't get it now, can you?
No.
Seems to be out of print, believe it or not, because it was a big hit in the, was it the 80s?
90s, I don't know.
90s?
Was it? I don't know.
I don't know myself. It's got no special features on, but I wasn't expecting any. Oh, it has got a trailer on. MGM were renowned in the 80s for not putting anything extra on their discs, apart from a trailer. So, there you go. That's one of the Deb's favourite movies of all time.
Because of Diane Keaton.
Because of Diane Keaton. Because we watched something with her the other night, but she wasn't on it, was she? You just saw her leg. On Curb Your Enthusiasm. I thought she was going to come on the actual episode, and that's what made you think about Baby Boom, wasn't it? So you thought, oh, I'll have to get Baby Boom. So when I looked online, of course, it was 3 million quid from Amazon. So it says, right, no Blu-ray at all, believe it or not. You don't mind that at all, do you? Because you watch DVDs on your telly, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. She's not as elitist as some people. It's not an 8K though. I know you wanted an 8K, but it's not an 8K yet. So I'll put you back to the video that this is coming off, whatever that is. And by the way, I'm going to be getting a new t-shirt, aren't I? And it's how hard was this to get when we went looking for this? How many weeks did we search?
A lot of weeks.
A lot of weeks. And what happened as soon as we got one?
The shop shut down.
The shop shut down, didn't it? We finished the shop off. I must have went in the shop 15 times to say, is that machine working yet? No. And the thing was, it was working, wasn't it? Remember?
Yeah.
It was working, but she thought I was going to get a face put on it. And it was just, anyway. So, but I will be working on a new t-shirt because I thought, well, why not? So, back to the video that this is coming off. Well, I hope that raised a smile. Thanks, Deborah, for jumping in with one of her favourite. I must admit that movie is a good movie. Actually, I think I will be watching that with her, because she'll probably be watching it by herself. But I would say I think we could watch that one. If you haven't seen that movie, it's not easy to get. It's not available on any of the streaming services, unfortunately. But I do recommend it. It's a really good watch if you haven't seen it before. Okay, so also today I've got this. So I'll unbox this now. This is a bit of a this is a double dip, and it seems like a really pointless double dip, but I'll tell you why I did it, and I'm happy to do it. Oh, Deep Folly. Can you believe it? So this movie is the most pointless double dip I've ever done, but because it's my favourite movie of all time, I can cut it some slack. So the movie is Down by Law. Now, it's on the Criterion label, isn't it? So you say, oh, well, obviously you've got like a really bad one and you're going to have to upgrade it. Nope. This is the American Blu-ray, and it looks absolutely spectacular, but it's region A locked. So what I thought of was, because this come out, and I can only watch this on my multi-region Blu-ray player, but it looks spectacular, I've got to admit. This one here is region B locked, so I can put this on my 4K player, and I can hopefully upgrade this picture quality to just that little bit more. And this, like I say, this is my favourite film of all time. I love this film. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave down below the video to my favourite, I think, top 20. Put that in there, and you can have a look at that and see. Well, spoiler alert, you know what number 1 is. But I know that this, to be honest, this is exactly the same as this. I think everything in this one is exactly what you're going to get in this one. I've had this for quite a while, even though I've got a postcard in there. I should have that on the wall. And that didn't come with the Blu-ray. But you do get a booklet with it, and you also get the you only get any inside cover art. And this movie has got exactly the same extras on it
but I can't recommend this enough. I absolutely think this movie is just incredible. I've always liked it, but when I first watched it, I thought that's all right, and then it just went more and more up my list. And to be honest, it's been the top of my probably that old book I've got there from the 90s. It might even be in the top 10 there. It might even be number 1 or thereabouts. It'd be interesting to see what it actually was. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down and I'm going to have a look at this one and just see if this, because I don't really need to have a look at this one because I know how good this one is. I just want to see how good this one looks on the 4K player. But I do know that, will it ever come out in 4K? I would love to think it would. I don't think it will, but to have it in this condition was a day one purchase. Plus my wife had a voucher on Amazon and it only cost £7.99 with a £10 off. So that was good. So that's why I was going to buy this when I went to HMV the other day, and I thought, no, I can get that one. I had a look at it just to see what it looked like for the back and see if they were the same. They are the same, and I would imagine they're not from it. It's not from a news source or anything. But even though this one looked absolutely spectacular, I'm just going to have a quick look at that and tell you what I think of the picture quality. So just check this out, and I've got to say this movie looks spectacular. I knew it would actually because it looks good on the Region A one. But this one with being able to put on the 4K player has just took it to the next level. And it's black and white actually, 1986. It's photographed by a bloke called Robbie Mueller, and he's a great cinematographer. And I'm going to do a separate video on this because I think it needs to have that attention to it because it's my favourite film of all time. And I think I've never done a real I wanted to do a video on Down by Law for quite a bit. I can't recommend this movie enough. I'm so glad it's come out in the UK, even though the US one came out in 2012 and this is 2021. It's been a long time coming out. I don't know why that is. The only problem with this is this horrible thing. It doesn't fit it. They could have put it as black and white, but never mind. That's a minor gripe. You know what it's like when you're a collector. So yeah, so I will do another video on this one, and just by itself, I think, and just tell you all about what I think of my favourite movie of all time. So also, hopefully I'll be doing videos quite soon, and it's just a case I think this week is going to be a bit tight at work, so I might not get the chance to do one this week. So I just want to give a bit of a heads up on that. Also, the live streams is getting closer. I think that I was talking last night with my first guest, and we have decided to try and go for next week. So depending on our work schedules, it might be in next week or the week after. So I definitely want to get 1 or 2 in January. So thanks for watching this video. I know it's been a bit here, there and everywhere. So thanks for watching. You take care, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.